What's going on, y'all? So I'm going to be doing a series of cosmetic pack reviews for Once Human, mainly like the furniture and house ones, because they can be a bit pricey, and you're not sure if you want them or if you're going to look right. Because I mean, you can see them inside here, like you get previews, but you don't really get a chance to see them in the real world unless you come across somebody else's place that has it. Um, so I'm going to do all these one by one in separate videos. We're going to start off with the newest one called the Glen furniture pack here. So this is what you get inside of it all. So we'll go over it one by one, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the real world. So we've got this. This is a light that hangs from the ceiling, and then we've got a clock, and this is like a little projector light. And you also get a love seat. I kind of like the look. I like the colors. I like the plastic shiny look. And then you get a single chair. I really like this coffee table. This coffee table is nice. Then you get a wall decoration here, which is actually pretty nice too. You get a big billboard of a map. And then you get like this round bench that you can set up and sit on. It's really nice. It's almost like a futuristic, organic kind of theme this one is. Then you got a desk, kind of like if you want to make it like an office or like a research center. And then we've got the tree enclosure decoration, which is pretty cool. Looks really nice. And then we've got this here. It's just a decoration. And then we've got this little mini gate you can set inside doorways or pretty much anywhere you want, really. And then we've got the three cosmetics for your like actual walls, ceilings, and floor. So we've got the wall here, then we've got the floor, and then we've got the ceiling. So what does this all look like in like the real world? Let's take a look. All right, welcome to Glen Tech. So this is what you get in the cosmetic packs. Other than the lights up top or the glass up top, that glass up top doesn't come with the pack. I'm just using that to let light inside so you can get an idea of what it looks like. And again, it's got like that futuristic research lab kind of theme. And we'll get up and walk around and just take a peek at all the items that it comes with, and I'll let you guys be the judge. Now, I'm in Canada, so these packs cost a little bit more than it would in America. So this pack costs is $13.80 Cryogen, or however the hell you pronounce that currency. So roughly in American, that's about $23 American. But if you're Canadian like me, of course, we got to spend a little more because of the exchange rate. So this will cost you about $31 Canadian for this pack. So in my opinion, do I think that $31 is worth this pack? As nice as it is, I don't think it is for $31. Now, if we could get it for 23 like the Americans, then yeah, maybe that's a little better. So if that's the case, if I don't think it's worth it, you're probably saying, why did you buy it? I like this game for its base building. The space building is amazing, so I'm going to get all the packs that I can. I'm not buying them all at once, maybe a week here, a week here. Money is not tight for me, so I'm really not missing $31. Not everyone's in the same financial situation as me, so this may not be something that you can just throw out there to get. So this is a video kind of to let you guys have an idea what this looks like in the real world, to say, well, it looks nice, or nah, it's not for me. So we'll take closer looks at things here. So these are these little projector lights, and this is a door that opens and closes. Now I wish that it snapped in between the doorways and it was wider. That would make more sense, because I mean, you can just jump over it if you want to get out of it. We got this desk. I really like the desk. I like the colors and the themes, man. I really do. The plastic looks. And then I really like this coffee table, like I said before. And then you got a love seat. And then if you got this thing here, you can just, sit down on the bench, get on up. And the same with the chairs. got the wall decoration here, which is nice. I like the wall decoration. And then we've got these here, which is pretty cool. You can turn these things on and off or make clouds. It does something. It just makes these little glowy things, which is kind of cool. And you've got this little decoration here. And obviously your floor. Everything's like shiny. It's like a shiny theme. This is a billboard. It doesn't go on the wall. It stands up, so you can place it anywhere on the floor you want. And then again, you've got your little side walls here, and then your shiny ceiling, and then this light here. So, again, don't really think. Okay, here's my reason why I don't think that this is worth $31. And I have the same issue with all the other furniture packs. So if we're going to call this a furniture pack, this should come with a lot more furniture. So I think every furniture pack standard should come with a single chair like here, a love seat like you see, but it should have a full-size couch. It should have a kitchen set, like at least a table and chairs, and maybe a few cabinets, a bed. It should always have a bed. And just maybe a few odds and ends. But those should be mandatory in every furniture pack, because what happens is with this kind of stuff here, basically the packs don't have that much furniture, so you end up just making themed rooms. So if I had the bed, if I had the kitchen set, and a bit more, couch furniture and TV stand or cabinets, I could fully furnish a house with this theme. I could have a futuristic themed entire house, but you can't really do that with any of the furniture packs because there's not enough furniture variety in the packs. They all pretty much come with the same things: a love seat, a chair, and maybe a coffee table or two. But like I noticed that none of them have beds. None of them have like a bunch of counters or anything. So they should be more broader. Of different types, because like I said, you're just stuck with making themed rooms instead of trying to make an actual house out of all the furniture that you could use if they gave you more. So like I said, $31 Canadian, I really don't think is worth it. Now $23, that's not too bad for like an American. 23 bucks isn't that bad for a cosmetic pack, but these all add up over time. Like this eventually will add up. So $30 for a cosmetic pack. Let's do the math real quick. So I just did the math for Canada, for Canadian currency, since I'm Canadian. And if you buy, so these are roughly $14 Canadian, the 580s, and the 1380s are 30 bucks, 31 technically, but we'll round it off to 30. So 14 for the 580s and 1380 for $30 for the 1380 pack. So if we go down the list here, and I just did the math, if I wanted to buy, which I pretty much have bought most of these, I only have these three and this left for the furniture packs to buy. So in the end, I'm going to end up spending a total of $432. So all of this here is going to cost me $432. So I've basically spent, I think, around, let's say, $380 rounded off. I've already spent $380 on these, and then we're not even counting the big boys here. So another $32.80, and then you can see I've bought this one, which is $32.80. I bought in this one, which is $32.80, and this came with the pack. So $32.80. I think these come to almost 70 bucks each. So this costed me about 70 bucks. This costed me about 70 bucks. I still got to buy this, which is another 70 bucks. So I've spent around $600. Ouch. Don't tell my wife on this game. So like I said, the reason I'm going to do these reviews is because I'm going to let you guys let you guys decide if it's going to be worth your money to buy some of these, because these are expensive. Once you start buying them, like I said, I've already spent $600 on this stuff. So I mean, I want you guys to take a look, see if it's something you guys want, if you feel like it's worth it to you, and yeah, just make your decisions off of my bad financial purchases. um, so yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I am by no means a professional reviewer. I am just an average gamer dude like all of y'all. So my bad if this doesn't sound super professional or sounds like every other YouTuber that can, you know, talk eccentrically and all extravagant. I'm not one of them guys. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think it's worth $31 Canadian if you're Canadian? And do you think it's worth $23 American if you are American? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.